Garrett Nussmeier was ranked as the 14th best quarterback in the 2021 college football recruiting class, where the 13 quarterbacks ranked higher than him now. Well, to start, just in front of him at 13 is Jalen Milroe, coming out of Katy, Texas, who committed to play for Alabama. He would take over as the Crimson Tide starting quarterback in 2023 and was a very good dual-threat quarterback there for 2 years, being named a second-team All-SEC selection. And he was just recently picked in the third round of the 2025 NFL Draft with the Seattle Seahawks. Coming in at number 12 is Miller Moss, coming in of Mission Hills, California, who committed to play for USC. And he was the Trojans' backup quarterback for 3 years before taking over as the starter in 2024, but being very disappointing and recently transferring to play for Louisville. And at number 11 is Tyler Buckner, coming out of La Jolla, California, who committed to play for Notre Dame. And he didn't do very much in his first 2 years at Notre Dame, transferring to Alabama in 2023, where he was only their backup quarterback. So after that, he transferred back to Notre Dame to play lacrosse there, where he won a national championship and joined the team as a walk-on receiver, but didn't have any catches last season. Cracking into the top 10 is Jackson Dart, coming out of Draper, Utah, who committed to play for USC. And he had one solid season with the Trojans before transferring to Ole Miss, where he became an amazing starting quarterback there for 3 years, being named a first-team All-SEC selection. And this allowed him to recently be picked in the first round of the 2025 NFL Draft by the New York Giants. And just in front of him at number 9 is Drake May, coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina, who committed to play for North Carolina. And in his time, he would go on to become a dominant quarterback with the Tar Heels, as he was named the ACC Player of the Year and the first-team All-ACC selection. As this ultimately allowed him to be picked third overall in the 2024 NFL Draft by the Patriots, where he had a very solid rookie season. And coming in at number 8 is Jake Garcia, coming out of Whitmer, California, who committed to play for Miami. And he didn't do much in his 2 years of college football, with the Hurricanes transferring to play for Missouri, where he never played, and then transferring to East Carolina. And he had a pretty solid season last year with East Carolina, recently just transferring to play for Michigan. And at number 7 is Ty Thompson, coming out of Gilbert, Arizona, who committed to play for Oregon. And in his time with the Ducks, he never really did much of anything there, as he was only ever a backup quarterback, transferring to Tulane, where he'd be converted into a tight end, but didn't do much last year. Coming in at number 6 is Kyle McCord, coming in of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, who committed to play for Ohio State. And he would take over as the starter in his third year with the Buckeyes, where he was solid before transferring to Syracuse. And in his 1 year with Syracuse, he was dominant, breaking records as he threw for over 4,700 passing yards and was named a second-team All-ACC selection. And this allowed him to recently be picked in the 6th round of the 2025 NFL Draft with the Philadelphia Eagles. And just cracking into the top 5 is J.J. McCarthy, coming into LaGrange Park, Illinois, who committed to play for Michigan. And he became a dominant quarterback in his 3 years with the Wolverines, as he helped them win a national championship, as he's named the Big Ten Quarterback of the Year. And following this, he'd be picked 10th overall in the 2024 NFL Draft with the Vikings, where he sadly missed his entire rookie season, but is now taking over as the starter. And coming in at number 4 is Brock Vandegrift, coming in of Bogart, Georgia, who committed to play for the Georgia Bulldogs. And he was only ever a backup quarterback with Georgia, not doing much of anything there, so he transferred to Kentucky, where he played 1 season and was very bad before retiring from football. And just cracking into the top 3 is Sam Hurd, coming out of Bellevue, Washington, who committed to play for Washington. He was very disappointing in his 2 years of college football with the Huskies, transferring to play for Cal Poly. And at Cal Poly, he had won